Hi survivors, it's me representing, reporting to you. Hope you guys are doing well, because what's going on in this world is not, it's really bad. Y'all, I don't want to sound like a pessimist, but as a realist, I don't like reporting back to back. If I have some on my lips around my mouth, I've been eating peanuts, raw pistachios. They're high in protein. Been staying away from as much meat as possible because all these agendas and all the stuff they be pumping up in the food. And nowadays more than ever, because of all these chemical explosions and all these animals dying behind them, I'm in fear. Well, not like in excessive fear, but just being aware of what they might still try to put them products and animals on the market. Because these people we're dealing with are Luciferians. They have this planned depopulation agenda, and they're going to utilize all these attempts in their, successful attempts, and these war tactics that they've been executing. Every aspect, they're going to utilize it, from the toxins going in the air, the smoke plumes, those toxins, how that's going to affect mankind, human beings, the nature, the environment, the animals, the water and everything, right? Then with the animals dying, that affects our ability to eat, dealing with food and with the agriculture and with those nasty animals, those dead animals. And I say rest in peace to them as well. And my hearts and prayers go out to them as well. They'll still use that and put them in the market or whatever they have to do to monetize off of it and to go into their agenda of planned depopulation and eradicate more people. Allegedly. But that's what's really going on. I'm out here exercising, as I do on a daily basis, keep my mind sharp and my body well. But I want to talk about a lot of different things, because I haven't been able to report in the way I usually do because of the traveling and the things that I've been having to take care of in preparing for all of this and getting back to the safe zones where I be. Right now, what I'm doing, selling most of the things I have, if not all of it, and putting it into hard assets. My hard assets are, I can't tell you all of them, but mostly land, homesteading. I already bought in the last 8 to 10 years a lot of food, precious metals, bullets, mo beans, in order growing them, and rice. I'm selling most of the stuff I have. It's getting worse out here, it's getting bad. But I want to talk about some other things. With the banking system, according to a lot of people, I got this from Canadian Preppers. Well, there's a lot of people been talking about it. But y'all, I've been talking about it for the last couple of years. With the banking, I told y'all about a year ago how when I deposited a check into the bank, it took them 2 months to give me my money. They came up with all kinds of reasons and excuses why they could not or would not give me my money. I just recently had another, let me cross the street because I don't want a copyright strike. Another situation that occurred with the bank. I had some pings on my credit report telling me that I had some accounts in my name under my social security number that I wasn't aware of. I go into the bank, I have all this documented, and I'm asking them about these accounts, right? They're telling me these accounts are under your social security number, but they're not under your name. And I'm like, well, how did that happen? And this is not something that I implemented or orchestrated or established. And they said, well, it's common. This is what I found out later on. I mean, I'm gonna put it on Patreon and everything, but they said, well, it's common for people to have a business up under someone, a business EIN number as someone's social security number. So apparently they're telling me that somebody will have a business, not in my name, not anything I'm aware of, under my social security number, which is their EIN number. First, they told me it was somebody that I had relationships with back in the day. And that they told me his full name and everything. I knew exactly who they were talking about. And this person did have my information. Somebody I was dealing with. So y'all be careful with that. All these different banks telling me that. Even the bank supervisors that I would call, from the 1-800 number was telling me that as well. So they're like, well, you have to dispute it. Go down, get a police report. Talk to the credit bureau, social security office, Internal Revenue Service, all that. And I did all these things. They told me I had 10 days. Look how they play with your life. I had 10 days to submit all this information. I submitted all the information. And then they said, oh no, we unfroze these accounts because we found out that this is not that person. This is someone else, and this is a legit account. You need to talk to the IRS in regards to your social security number being their EIN number. So that was something else I was dealing with the banks. Now they're saying to come next week, if I post this tomorrow, starting tomorrow, there's gonna be some major problems with people getting their monies out the bank. And that if you go to Canadian Prepper's video, he's showing lines of people in long lines out there in California trying to get their money out the bank. So there's something going on with the banks. Well, I'm not fully knowledgeable of, but everybody's talking about it in regards to people losing their money. I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, Cash App was stealing people money, allegedly. But they're saying it was hackers. I don't believe it was hackers. I believe it's them because they know they can get away with it. A lot of poor people, a lot of people who don't have financial knowledge use Cash App. Because I know a lot of people who know about money, they don't deal with Cash App because Cash App take out excessive fees. And those people don't, they're not dealing with that because they know that adds up. I mean, Cash App take out excessive fees when you're transferring money and when you're sending money to people. I mean, I'm talking about the more you send, the more money they take out. So it will behoove us, this is my solution, put your money, put it into hard assets, land, real estate if you can, precious metals, gold, and silver, of course food preps and supplies, some chickens, like growing vegetables, something that's going to last you and something that's of value that you can also in turn make money off of, or be able to barter or trade, or that's just an asset. It's loud music over here. Then I want to talk to you guys about, which this should be a separate video, but what I'll probably do is just do all these little topics in one video and put them out like 2 or 3 times a week, y'all, because I really have to prepare like all of us do. And it takes time, and putting these videos out every day, it's a lot of work. But I also want to talk to you guys about the state of this world we're living in. It's really, really bad. Matter of fact, I'm not going to inundate y'all with all of that in one video. So we'll just talk about the banking system and how you guys need to, I hate telling people get your money out. I've told y'all that before. You do what you think is best. But cash soon gonna be trash. So you might want to get your money, even if you put down on land $300, $400, $500. I'm telling you, it's a wise investment, man. I put down about one property for $2,000. A year later, that property's worth $10,000, $12,000. I'm not lying. And had a lot of people ready to buy it. They say the longer you sit on land, the more valuable it would be. What I'm looking for. It's okay, you guys. Y'all watch this world, watch the world. Then smell your water. Boil and purify your water before you use it. Please follow me on Patreon for real, raw, uncut, unfiltered content. Y'all keep surviving. PurposeAnd.com.